Today I'm going to show you guys exactly how to make me, same face, same skin, same body, and even my voice.
I'm going to show you exactly how to create this influencer in the next few minutes, but first, let me give you some use cases. Whether you're a brand, you're a business owner, or even someone just looking to make money online. Because if you're a brand, you're probably spending thousands every month paying influencers to post about your products. But look at this. This account is generating millions of views. And guess what? It's all AI generated content. If this was a real influencer, they'd be charging thousands of dollars just for one post. But now, all of these brands have the opportunity to own all of this distribution, own these avatars, and never negotiate with any influencer ever again. Now, if you're a business owner or building a personal brand, you can clone yourself and make content without ever being on screen. Just like the video you're watching right now. I've never recorded this. I never sat in front of the camera. What you're actually watching is an AI avatar of me, but I'll show you how to do that in another video. And lastly, if you're just someone looking to break in the AI space or even just be ahead of the curve, offering this to brands and businesses is an absolute no-brainer. Think about it. They're paying tens of thousands of dollars to implement this because it saves them so much money on ads and influencer deals. These AI influencers are generating millions of views, which generates a ton of money in sales. This is why you can charge thousands of dollars to brands and businesses for this service. Now let me walk you through the exact process. All right, the first thing I'm gonna do is go over to Pinterest.com. I use Pinterest as a mood board because it has thousands of high quality reference images, and AI works best when it has something to model from. This is how you get character consistency, which is what everyone's struggling with. Now you can choose a guy, a girl, whatever style you're going for, but the key is finding someone with their entire face visible and clear. This is what AI needs to recreate them accurately. Here's a perfect example. Full face visible, body visible, clear quality. This is exactly what we're looking for. If you choose an image where the face isn't clear or is partially hidden, AI won't give you the result you want, and you'll lose that character consistency everyone's chasing. Here's what most people don't understand. When you have a strong reference image, you're not hoping AI gets it right. You're giving it a blueprint. This is the foundation. Brands that skip this step wonder why their AI influencer looks different in every post. But when you start here, you control the consistency from the beginning. I'm going to download this, and now we'll move to the next step. Now I'm going to jump over to ChatGPT. This is where I can put my character in any location I want, change the setting, change the outfit, but keep the same person. The most important part of this prompt is the first sentence. I always start with, use the character from OmniReference Photo 1. This tells the AI in the next step to recreate the exact influencer we just found on Pinterest. That's how we maintain character consistency across every image. So for this example, I'm putting her in a kitchen. But tomorrow I could have her holding a product, standing in front of a gym, sitting at a coffee shop, or even doing an unboxing video. Same person, different scenarios, all created in seconds. This is where brands start to see the leverage. One influencer, unlimited content. You're not paying for a new shoot every time you need content. You're not coordinating schedules or booking locations. You just change the prompt and you've got fresh content ready to post. All right, I've got my prompt. Now let's take this to OpenArt. Now I'm heading over to OpenArt. I'll click on image, then create image. First thing, make sure you're using the right model. I'm selecting Seedream 4.5. They have tons of different models to choose from, but this one consistently gives me the best results for realistic AI influencers. Now I'm pasting that prompt we just created in ChatGPT, the one that puts our character in the kitchen. Here's the critical part. I'm uploading the Pinterest image as the Omni reference. This is why our outputs look so good. We're not hoping AI understands what we want. We're showing it exactly who to recreate. Down here on the output settings, I'm choosing the aspect ratio based on where I'm posting. Since I'm making this for short form content, Instagram Reels, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, I'll go with a vertical format. If you're making this for YouTube long form or a website, you'd choose landscape. I always generate 4 images at once. It gives me options to choose from. You can do just one if you want, but more options means better results. All right, let's generate. And there we go. Look at these. All 4 images are high quality and they all look like the same person from our reference photo. This is character consistency in action. This one's good. This one's solid. I really like this one. It looks the most realistic and natural. Here's what brands need to understand. You could create 5 different AI influencers: a fitness model, a tech reviewer, a lifestyle creator, a beauty expert, all in the same afternoon. Each one posting content to your products, building your audience, driving traffic to your brand. And you own all of them. No contracts, no negotiations. Complete control over your distribution. I'm going to download this one as a JPEG, and now we move to upscaling. Now this next step is critical, and it's where most people mess up. We need to upscale this image. You might be wondering, why not just use the upscaler inside OpenArt? Because it never gets the eyes right. The face always looks slightly off, and when you're trying to make something look realistic, the eyes are everything. So I'm going to foul.ai, and I'm searching for Topaz Upscale Image. Make sure you're using the image-to-image option. I'll upload the image we just downloaded from OpenArt. Now I'm going to click More and change this to High Fidelity V2. This gives us the sharpest, most realistic result. The only other thing I'm changing is the face enhancement strength. I'm turning this up to 0.9. This really dials in the facial details and makes everything look crisp. Let me hit run and let's see the difference. All right, look at this. Here's the before and here's the after. It's so much cleaner. Her face is sharper, her eyes are clear, her skin looks real. This is what we need for the lip sync to work perfectly in the next step. Quality matters. If you're a brand posting AI-generated content, it has to be indistinguishable from real content. The moment people can tell it's AI, your engagement drops. But when it looks this good, no one questions it. That's the standard you need to hit. I'm downloading this, and now we're ready to bring this character to life in HeyGen. Now we're heading over to HeyGen. This is where we turn our AI influencer into an actual avatar that can speak. I'm going to click on avatars, then create new avatar, then start from a photo. I'll upload that upscaled image we just created. Now I need to name the character and fill out some basic info. Age, gender, ethnicity. I'll call her Sally. All right, here's where most people completely screw this up. HeyGen is going to ask you to select a voice from their library, and honestly, I just pick anyone because we're not actually using it. Here's the thing, HeyGen's built-in voices sound like AI, and the second someone hears that robotic tone, they know it's fake. That's where most people lose. They go through all this work creating a realistic-looking influencer, then slap a robot voice on it and post it. We're not doing that. We're building a voice that actually sounds human. That's the next step. So I'll just select any voice here and hit continue. The real voice creation happens in 11 Labs. All right, now we're going to 11 Labs to generate the actual voice for Sally. I'm going to click on Voices, hit the plus icon, and then select Voice Design. This is one of my favorite features because it lets you create completely custom voices from scratch. Now, to get the right voice prompt, I'm going back to ChatGPT real quick. I'm going to tell it, create me a voice prompt for my AI influencer that sounds like Kim Kardashian. Perfect. ChatGPT just gave me a detailed description of how Kim Kardashian sounds. Tone, pacing, delivery style, all of it. I'll paste this into 11 Labs and hit Generate Voice. All right, voice is created. Now I'm going to text to speech. Here's where I type out exactly what I want Sally to say. For this example, I'll keep it simple. Now I'm going to hit Enhance. This adds natural pauses and inflections to make it sound more human, less robotic, more conversational. I'll make sure Sally's voice is selected, and down here, I always go with natural. Creative can work too, but natural tends to sound the most realistic. Let's generate this.
Okay, and that's how you can create me. I can get thousands of views, get sales.
Listen to that. That sounds real. That's the quality we need. This is why AI voice technology is a game changer. 2 years ago, this would have sounded robotic and fake. Now, it's indistinguishable from a real person. And for brands, this means you can create influencers that don't just look real, they sound real. The entire experience is believable, which is what drives engagement and trust. I'm downloading this, and now we're heading back to HeyGen to put it all together. All right, we're back in HeyGen. I'm going to click on Sally's avatar and then hit Create with AI Studio. Now, quick note here. You'll see an option for Avatar 4 and an unlimited model. The unlimited model is free, but the lip sync isn't as good. Avatar 4 is what I always use because the quality is significantly better. The lip sync is tight, the movements look natural, it's worth it. I'm going to make sure Avatar 4 is enabled. And now I'll upload the audio we just created in 11 Labs. I'll click Audio, then Upload Audio, and drag in that 11 Labs voice file. This is going to sync Sally's lips to the audio we just generated. That's the whole point of this step, matching the voice to the avatar so it looks like she's actually speaking. Now I'll click Add Audio, then hit Generate. I'll give this a title and click submit. This usually takes about 2 minutes to process, so let me fast forward. All right, it's done. Let me open this up and show you the result.
Okay, and that's how you can create me. I can get thousands of views, get sales for your business, or even clone you.
Look at that. The lip sync is clean, her movements look natural, and the voice sounds completely human. This is what's possible when you use the right workflow. Now, obviously, this result isn't as polished as the one I showed you at the beginning of the video, but that's because we can improve it by creating better character images and refining the prompts. The better your starting image, the better your final result. But here's what matters. This workflow works. And once you understand it, you can create unlimited content. Brands can build entire stables of AI influencers. Business owners can clone themselves and scale their presence without ever recording again. And if you're offering this as a service, you can charge thousands because you're giving companies something they can't get anywhere else. Complete control over their distribution. All right, let me show you what's next. So that's the full workflow. Pinterest for the reference, ChatGPT for the prompt, OpenArt to generate the character, Fowl.ai to upscale, 11 Labs for the voice, and HeyGen to bring it all together. If you're a brand and you're still paying influencers thousands of dollars every month to post about your products, you now have another option. You can own your distribution. Build your own AI influencers, control the content, control the messaging, and never negotiate again. If you're a business owner building a personal brand, you can clone yourself. Post content across every platform without ever recording another video. Scale your presence while you focus on closing deals and growing your business. And if you're looking to break into the AI space and offer this as a service, brands and businesses are paying tens of thousands of dollars for this because it saves them a fortune on ads and influencer deals. If you want help implementing this, whether you're building AI influencers for your brand, cloning yourself, or offering this as a service, click the link in the description below. I run a free Skool community where I break down the full strategy every week on live calls. Not just the technical process, but how to actually use this for lead generation, authority building, and digital omnipresence. The people who figure this out now are going to own attention channels their competitors don't even know exist yet. Don't be late to this.